All right, everyone. Welcome to today's charting session. Friday na naman, no? Tapos na naman na isang linggo. Ang bilis. Sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam, what we do here is we take a look at either yung mga trending names at kinukuha po natin yung listahan na yon from Instagrams. If you use Instagrams as your charting provider, charting software, then you usually find that list somewhere on the right-hand side of your screen. Tumatanggap din po tayo ng mga chart requests. So kung meron po kayong mga requests, please feel free to post them in the comment section below. And I do get to them, no? Sometimes just not as fast as some other people would like. But I do get to all of them. Okay? Today, ang pag-uusapan natin, karamihan mga requested stocks. And the reason for that is I wanted to get yung mga requests done before the week ended. Okay? Magsisimula po tayo sa CHP. Now, CHP, essentially, if we're looking at this in the larger picture, we're trading within this large range. Okay? This large range has been compressing, but essentially, dyan tayo stuck eh. Now, if we zoom in, ang nangyari, price broke below etong support na to. And etong support na to is just one segment of the larger range that we were talking about. Broke beneath it, tapos nag-hold na yung 1.2 so far. Today, we tried to break above it, pero ayaw niya. So, ang expectation is it might trade within this range muna pang samantala until it decides na, sige, ready na ako umakit or ready na ako bumaba, tapos saka tayo magkakasubukan, kumbaga. Okay? If it breaks beneath 1.14, then it opens up this range here, 1.08 to 1.14. And if mabasag pa yung 1.08, medyo malalim na. Kasi meron tayong possible na support sa inflection point na to. That's around 1.04. Then from there, we go way lower. Possibly hanggang mga 92 cents, piso, mga ganon. So let's wait and see what happens kung mabasag man yon to the downside. Ngayon, in order for me to say na nag-break tayo to the upside, I want to see price trade above 1.26 at least. Bakit 1.26? Kasi dito tayo nakahanap ng brief support before price broke down and we never retested it again eh. 'Di ba? So I want to see price trade above 1.26 and see it holding above 1.26 para mag-open up yung possibility na babalikan natin yung 1.36 na resistance. Kung mabasag natin yan, then that opens up this area here all the way hanggang 1.46. Okay, but until then, actually even until then, actually yung now that I think about it, we're still gonna be stuck in the larger range. We do want to see a break above itong 1.46 area for us to start printing new 52-week highs. Okay? Para lang luminis na. Kasi yung, actually, hindi pa nga 52-week high pala noon. January pala umabot tayo dito, no? So, hindi pa. But for me to clear this range, I want to see it break above tong 1.46 na resistance and start holding above it para masabi natin na, uy, parang talagang nag-iba na. Nakawala na tayo doon sa initial na range kung saan siya naipit. Okay? Next, let's take a look at East West, no? So, East West is another requested stock. So, when we broke out here, nag-flag tayo pababa dito sa area of demand na to. Okay? Nag-flag pababa. Then, from that flag, we broke out, tas nag-flag na naman pababa. Okay? So, ang ayaw nating makita dito, okay, pullback, okay pa eh. Unang pwedeng maging point of concern is how this 10 peso area held. Okay? Parang it tried 2 times to break above, ayaw niya. 3 times pala, ito pa, ayaw. Now, ngayon, nag-flag tayo ulit pababa. It might come back dito sa 9.5 na area. Okay? Maybe even deeper dito sa area of consolidation na to. Pero kung mabasag natin itong low na to at 9.24, para sa akin, na-undo na. Masyado nang na-undo itong strong move up na to. Baka mangyari, bumalik na tayo dito sa gray area and even break beneath yung 8.95. However, if we can start trading above 10 sooner rather than later, di maganda because that opens up this range here. Yung from 10 pesos hanggang 10.66. Okay, basta ayaw ko makita na mabasag pa tong 9.24 para nag-create na tayo ng swing low dyan eh. I don't want, kailangan yan na yung higher low. Kumbaga, ayaw ko nang mabasag siya to the downside kasi papangit yung itsura overall. Okay? I'm not saying na kapag nabasag yan, ibig sabihin, babaksak na siya altogether. Pero yung itsura ng structure, magiging mas bearish na. Now, if we look at this then, ng bigger picture, we are also stuck in this range here. So, para mabasag yung range na yan, we want to break above 10.66. Again, this is yung wider range niya, ha? Mabasag yung 10.66 para mag-open up yung possibility na matrade to 11 point something hanggang almost 12. Okay? Next, tignan po natin yung dito. So, yung dito, I received a few questions kasi tumaas siya dito. Okay, ito tumaas siya. So, people are wondering, yan na ba? Tataas na ba yun dito? The easiest way to answer yung mga ganong type of questions is, mahirap masagot na, oo, tataas na yan from there just based on a few candles. Basing your decision on 1 or 2 candles is the easiest way na masunog eh. Kasi parang umaasa ka na, dahil nakakita ka ng hammer or dahil nakakita ka ng bullish engulfing or nakakita ka ng abandoned baby or kung ano pa man ding pattern na nakikita mo, na dapat from there, not only will it move up, it will move up severely. Kasi yun eh. Yun yung crux ng question eh. Na from here ba, kunyari itong reversal to, aabot na ba to ng 10? Aabot na ba to ng 9? But using just a couple of candles to do that just simply doesn't make sense. Kailangan may structural change na mangyari. Ano ang ibig ko sabihin? Yes, we moved up here. But essentially, all we've been doing is forming lower highs and lower lows, diba? Paulit-ulit lang. Ito rin lang yun. Ito rin lang yung same pattern na yun. So, hanggang may nagbago, hanggang may nag-change na nag-form na tayo ng higher low, higher high, tas masasabi natin na, uy, parang may nagbago doon sa structure. Pagka ganon, doon natin masasabi na, okay, maybe, may some type of reversal on its way. Pero, normally, yung mga ganitong quick move up, tapos susundan lang, kadalasan, bounce play lang yung ganon. Bounce, kumbaga, natural lang na movement ng price, tataas, bababa, ganon lang talaga. Now, to be more subjective about it, pag sa technical analysis naman, what we want to see from here is mabasag tong 6.6 na area. Kung mabasag tong 6.6, it opens up this range here hanggang 7.5. Okay? However, as long as we continue to hold beneath it, especially if we start trading below itong low na to, 5 pesos to 4.8, kung mabasag yan, then wala, tuloy-tuloy lang tayo. From there, next support natin is 3.92 to 3.52 na area. Tapos kung mabasag pa yan, wag naman sana, no? We'll assess it from there kasi parang a lot more downside pa yun eh. Okay? So again, if you're looking for possible reversals sa dito, okay lang naman bumili ng mas mahal ng konti basta mayroong confirmation, 'di ba? Kaysa napipilitin nyo na okay, baka ito na yung turn, pangungunahan ko na. Pag sinerte, then yes, good. Pero paano kung hindi? 'Di ba? Kasi wala pa naman tayong confirmation. It's still moving within yung overall flow, overall trend ng price, which is to the downside. Okay? Now, if you specialize in bounce trading, then ibang usapan yun. Kasi I'm sure na nahuli nyo tong move na to based on kung anong system na gamit nyo. But if you don't, and you're holding, you're doing long term, then don't try to catch yung mga ganyang falling knives. Okay? Next, let's take a quick look at SCC. So SCC, wala naman nagbago, no? Since we last looked at it. It came down, moved up, tapos ngayon nagko-consolidate dito. Ang sabi natin, ayaw na natin makita na mag-form ng isa pang lower low. Kasi pag gano'n, baka lamang tutuloy na. Baka mabasag na tong 19.48 altogether. Okay? Now, from here, technically speaking, it's forming some type of inverted head and shoulders pattern. Diba? Pero wala pa tayong confirmation na, okay, sige, mabubuo tong pattern na to, baka mag-break na tayo to the upside. Same as before, I still want to see a break above 25.3 to open up this range here, papuntang 27.15. Then if mabasag yan, ito naman, 27.15 to 29.5. But right now, I wouldn't go chasing it unless sabihin natin, yun nga, long term ka, naghahabol ka ng divs or whatever, and nag-iipon ka lang for no reason other than, wala, feeling ko mababa na eh. Siyempre, pag ganon, iba yung usapan. You can disregard what I say. Kasi may sarili kang ina-apply mo na strategy eh. But for me, I would rather wait for some type of confirmation before jumping in. Kasi wala pa naman eh. Etong drawing ko na to, hindi pa naman yan nabubuo eh. Diba? And then finally, let's take a quick look at LTG. So, ang LTG, nagkaroon tayo ng quick jump up. I think because may dividend sa announcements, I'm not honestly sure. This hasn't been on my watch list lately, no? So di ko siya binabantayan. Now, we broke to the upside. We were saying na we wanted it to break above itong 10.88 na area. Diba? Last time we checked this. And it did. It broke above it. It came back. Tapos it's now testing it from underneath. Diba? Tinest niya dito, nag-hold so far. So what we want to see maybe is for price to trade within this range muna. Then from there, tingnan natin kung kayang basagin yung 11.5 to open up this range here, papuntang 12.06. Or, pag nabasag pa rin yan, possibly papuntang 12.5. However, we need to remind ourselves na may gap pa rin na naghihintay dito. Okay? So, possible pa rin that price could pull back somewhere here. So, para sa akin, para maging bearish to altogether, same pa rin as before, I want to see this area break. Itong 9.66 to 9.47. Pag nabasag yan, then we come back to this range below. Tapos, it's gonna look a lot more bearish na than before. Kasi ito, di ba, it broke up, came back, retest sandali, tas lumaban ka agad, tas nag-conso tayo dito. Kaya nga sabi natin, tinitignan natin what could happen, di ba? Sabi natin, may head and shoulders here, but we gapped up, invalidated it, moved higher, pero pwede pa rin tayo bumalik. So again, that's just something to watch out for sa LTG. Okay, but for now, tignan lang natin kung ano nga ba talaga mangyayari. Mag-hold ba tayo dito? Mag-break below ba? Mag-fill ba yung gap? Panoorin lang po natin siya together. Okay? So guys, dito po nagtatapos yung video natin. No? I again apologize kung may narinig kayong mga background noise. Maybe you're hearing my cat. Maybe you're hearing yung construction noises. And while I do try to talk over them, paminsan-minsan talaga may mga situations or may mga noises na mas matinis, mas maingay that hindi ko talaga malabanan eh. Okay, so pasensya na po. And as always guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!